Good to be back in Mass. I live in LA now. It's nice to be back, you know, because I am not as sad in Massachusetts as I am in LA. That's related. Dude, it got bad. It was getting bad, you know. I knew I needed to lose some lbs. Last year I went to the doctor to get a physical, maxed out the scale at the doctor's office. Maxed it out. Nurse had never seen that before. She was trying to be nice to me. She was like, "You think it's because you left your cell phone in your pocket?" I was like, "Yeah, that's probably it. I left 72 cell phones in my pocket." Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Then she started to panic. She's like, "I don't know what to write down on the paper to the doctor." I was like, "Just write down whatever it says." She's like, "Well, it says error." And I was like, "Yeah. Don't write that. That's probably a bad idea. It's not good." And then I was so nervous, waiting for the doctor, and just sitting in the room, freaking out. It's never good when the doctor opens the door and the first thing he says is, "Whoa, that's not what you want to hear." I was freaking out, man. He's like, "Let's go through some questions to see how you're doing, you know, and maybe it can help." And I was like, "All right." He's like, "What food do you eat the most?" And I was like, "Okay, you're not going to like this answer, but I'm going to be honest with you. It's ranch dressing. 100%. Without a doubt, ranch." And he did not like that answer. So, you know, it's just one of those things you got to work through. I was like, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm nervous. And then I realized doctors love fat patients. They love them because they don't have to work. Everything is because you're fat. He's like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, "I can't sleep." He's like, "It's because you're fat." And I was like, "Well, my head hurts too." He's like, "Fat?" He's like, "I'm really bad with money." "Fat?" I don't think you're listening. Also, you're a doctor. Don't use the word fat. That's hurtful. Use like a medical term, you know? And then, truly, like, he wasn't even trying. He went through, like, this survey. He's like, "All right, are you sexually active?" I was like, "Sir, I'm not even regular active. What do you..." I have a $10 copay. This is ridiculous. And change. It's horrible. So, you know, I got my act together. You know, last year during the pandemic, I lost 80 pounds. I'm gaining it back. I'm gaining it back. Every intention of gaining it back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it losing weight. It really isn't. Dude, nothing good happens when you lose weight. I started to lose the weight and I was like, dude, so many girls are going to want to date me. I might be able to dunk a basketball. Like, that's a goal that I had. None of that happens when you lose weight. The only thing that happens when you lose weight is your friends are like, "Hey man, want to go on a hike?" No, I don't. Hiking is the worst. I don't know if you guys have ever gone hiking before. 50% of it, uphill, okay? Oh, it's horrible. There's no reward for you at the top. There isn't like a Taco Bell or a muffin. You're like, "Why am I here? Do we get anything when we get to the top?" And your friends are like, "A view." And you're like, "This is not worth it at all. This is horrible." And they're like, "Are you having fun?" And it's like, no. I've never wanted to wake up early, get exercise, and get sunburned. I'm not searching for that combination. And why did I wear gray? This was a horrible idea. Just the absolute worst. It's been tough, so, you know, you got to figure it out. I live with roommates because things are going well. It's been hard for me, man, because I know how brutal last year was for a lot of people. It was tough, right? But I think I had it the worst. Because my roommate decided to learn guitar. So that was pretty hard. I don't know if it's a rule that when you learn guitar, it has to be in the living room, but that's his rule. You know, he's brutal, you know? He's like, you gotta get into cryptocurrency. You have to get into crypto. And I'm like, you have to turn off the gas after you use the stove, okay? Can we start there? Okay? I will look up Bitcoin if you can go like this after you use the frying pan that you will not clean. Can we do that? He's the worst. He's the worst. But you gotta have fun when you're in a situation like that. So we created a game. It's a really fun game. You guys can play it. I'm gonna teach it to you now. It's super simple. It's called How Full Can We Get the Trash? And we are getting very good at it.